Doctor Who Series 10, Smile. A cliche-laden, boring story. So, this is Series 10. Really? 2 weeks in? Only 2 weeks, and I already have lost the will to watch this season. From the outset, Doctor Who Series 10 just did not look like it was going to appeal to me, regardless of how much Capaldi we would have within the season. 2 episodes in, and already I am starting to realise I was very much correct here. Episode 1 of the new season was not that bad, although it did introduce us to Pearl, BBC personified Maki, and her new checkbox exercise of a character who, let's remind us, is a lesbian foster adult of black origin. I mean, come on BBC, do you care to add any more pointless minorities into this mix? It's 2017. You all look more backwards by adding this stuff in for no reason. It just makes it look like the BBC are so far behind the times and scrambling to make changes before they are rendered completely obsolete. I mean, how about we add some more stuff into Bill's character? How about we add to Bill's character a bit more depth? Come on BBC, let's throw some more stuff into this character we don't need. How about we just create that she just so happens to be from Syria, of Islamic descent, who is trying to fight the good fight against Donald Trump and his Corbynite friends, because that makes just as much sense in 2017 as the slew of minority stereotypes you've placed on this character. The character is ridiculous, and of course, add in the fact that the only people in the UK that this character is going to resonate with will be, for the most, kids who studied at the Sylvia Young School of Acting under rich-ass parents. And you will see that in Doctor Who Series 10, we have been given one of the most unconvincing characters who have graced a BBC TV screen in a long time. A person from the lower classes of the UK is someone this character could not be further from, yet the BBC think that this is what will relate to the less well off in the UK. I mean, I know it's Doctor Who, and it's all supposed to be make-believe, but hell, we should be able to reject reality for an hour, get sucked into these stories, because the characters are at least relatable, but sadly, for me now with Doctor Who, this just seems completely impossible. But let's cover the episode quickly, because there's not much to it. From the outset, this was an idea that just looked horrible. I mean, emoji robots. This would have been cool 3 years... No, actually, it wouldn't have been cool 3 years ago either. It would have seemed forced then, and it just seems even more forced now. And there's nothing worse than forced pop culture. The story of the episode was the classic / cliche, oh, you're the new companion, and this is yet another soft relaunch of a show that's over 60 years old, so tell you what, let's go travelling in time. No one will expect that! Already, this series has fell into the exact same groove as every other New Who season that has come before it. And we're already in episode 2. Before the season came to our screens, Moffat and Co were on television telling us that this would be a bit of a soft relaunch. Do not expect it to just continue from where we left off, this is going to be an all new thing. But I did not expect them to literally take us back to step 1 and treat us all like we have never seen an episode of Doctor Bloody Who. Why did we waste all these years watching season after season only for it to be made pointless every 3 years when the runners want to do the same old crap over and over and over, as opposed to making new, engaging sci-fi stories? You know, the things that we tune into this series to watch. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to bother going into depths about Smile. It was a pile of crap. Emoji robots that detect your mood and try to kill you with nanobots when they think you're sad. That is pretty much it. Oh, but wait, the robots are alive! Who would have thought that? Who would have guessed that the robots were alive in Doctor Who, and that it was us, the humans, who were the bad guys the whole time? Someone hand us some mirrors. I mean, what the hell's going on? End sarcasm. You couldn't, I mean, obviously you can write it, they did. And that was it. The nanobots were alive, the humans were going to kill the bots, and the bots were going to kill the humans until the Doctor waved his screwdriver around, reset the robots and saved the day. I could go deeper into this episode and its story, But look, let's be straight to the point. There was none. The story had very little depth, it was extremely predictable, and it seemed to exist only to fill 40 minutes of prime time, yet missed the point on what entertainment is actually supposed to be. Yes, it was as uninspired and boring as I have made out to be. If you don't believe it, go and watch it. Cliché doesn't even start to describe this episode. But wait, you think you've had enough cliché with Doctor Who Series 10? How about the episode 3 teaser? Wouldn't you know it? The Doctor is going to take Bill back to old times London because that has never ever happened in Doctor Who, and he is trying to show off to a new bloody companion. Now, I don't know if you have managed to work this out yet, but I really did not like this episode. The writing was crap, there were absolutely no surprises, and only 2 episodes in to season 10, and we have been told explicitly by anti-BBC that yeah, this season is going to be a case of same old crap, just with a new companion. Don't forget to come back to the channel next week to see if I have managed to keep a level head when reviewing next week's episode. Season 10, episode 3. I do not expect big things from this episode, but let's just really hope that it is better than Smile. My name is Margin Stevie. Hit subscribe for more things like this. Catch me on Twitter at Margin Stevie. Margin Stevie out.